Anyway, I've actually been coming to this class for years, but you might not really know me because I always come after the announcements and I leave as the teacher's finishing up. I'm not really good at mingling. I'm not really good at, well, anything. I just love in some way, but there's not much chance of that. This class is so big, I get up and leave, no one would even notice. I just wish I could serve God. But how? I can't sing. I can't cook. The other day I was boiling water for Jello and I forgot about it and the pot burned dry. My husband laughs at me and says, I knew it! You can even burn water. I'd love to be a missionary, but I have a husband and a child. I said, you know, think that would really bless all of you. Unfortunately, I think of them as I'm driving home. Maybe I should carpool. It can be my own small group. Oh, I say to the Lord, what's the use? And it's if I hear him say, do you remember the story of the loaves and fishes? I say, well, even I know that story. I should have heard it a million times. What about it? And he says, who made the little boy's lunch? I'll think about it. And his mother, I suppose. And I start thinking about the mother of the boy who gave Jesus his lunch. Let me show you what God showed me. Oh, I just have to get up and stretch. I can tell by the sun that it's been hours. I always thought I could sit and listen to Jesus for hours, and now it looks like I have. But you know, it seems like it was only a few minutes. I have heard about Jesus for so long and have wanted to see him, and now my son Jonathan and I are really here. Oh, I just wish I could serve Jesus somehow. Not much chance of that. There's so many people here, I won't be close enough for Jesus to even know I'm here. You know, if Jonathan and I got up and left right now, no one would even notice, not even Jesus. You know, even if I could get up close to Jesus, what difference would it make? I have nothing to give him. Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful if Jesus walked over, took my hand in his and said, follow me. And I would give everything behind and I would follow him. What am I talking about? I can't do that. I'm a wife and mother. I can't be one of those women who traipse all over the countryside after Jesus. I have responsibilities, God-given responsibilities. Speaking of which, where is Jonathan? Ah, there he is. And good, he still has his lunch. I can still hear him. Oh, Mother, no one else is going to be bringing a lunch. I do not care. I don't want to have to leave just because you get hungry. I want to sit and listen to Jesus for as long as he's willing to preach. Jonathan doesn't realize he's going to be going out without lunch all too soon. Those 2 fish and 5 loaves were the last food we had in the house. My husband Samuel has been on a fishing trip for days. If he doesn't come home soon, I don't know what I'll do. I guess I'm a little hungry. There was only enough food for Jonathan to have breakfast and lunch. What's Jonathan doing now? He's giving away his lunch! Doesn't he know that's Jesus. I'm glad the master won't be going hungry. Now what's Jesus doing? He's blessing the food and dividing it? Oh, surely he doesn't think he can share such a small amount of food with thousands of people. And yet, the food is multiplying. It's a miracle. Could the rumors be true? Yes. Jesus must be the Messiah. Who else could do such a thing? Oh, thank you. At least Jonathan and I will have full stomachs one last time. What? Jesus said that all this food is for my son and me? It's one of the baskets of leftovers. This food will surely last until Samuel comes home. I was able to help Jesus. You know, I don't need everybody to know that it was my fish and my loaves. But you know, I kind of wish Jesus did. Jesus is looking right at me. Oh, those eyes. He knows. He knows it was my fish and loaves. And even though he's not saying a thing, it's as if his eyes are saying, if I can do all this with 2 fish and 5 loaves, what could I do with a life fully committed to me? If Jesus could do all that with 2 fish and 5 loaves, what could he do with a life fully committed to him? I don't know, but I'm ready to find out. How about you?